arrived, and with it, the usual round of colds and flu. But there is a new and potentially deadly dimension to this year's flu season. Annelida influenza. Worm flu. It has dominated headlines around the globe and caused panic and hysteria on an unprecedented level. But what is worm flu really? Today, we take a look at some of the information surrounding worm flu, dispel some myths, and take a look at what you at home could do in case of an outbreak.
Worm flu is a virulent strain of influenza carried by the common earthworm. We believe the initial outbreak was in Burkina Faso. Many worms there were rounded up and shot. But despite this precaution, there are now 213 confirmed cases around the globe. All infected patients have displayed 2 or more of the following symptoms: rash, migraine, blisters, fungal growth, runny nose, instant death. Indeed, calculations for a major outbreak in New Zealand indicate that 1 out of every 1.5 people could suffer the inconvenience of instant death.
It is information such as this, emerging from the scientific community, that has members of the public concerned.
We try and avoid anywhere that has worms. Public parks, the garden, cracks in the footpath.
It's not really safe at the bottom of a ruck, so I play tennis.
Oh hell yeah! I say take off. Nuke the worms from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Well, they had powers. Had powers.
Doctor, is this sort of reaction justified? How worried should we be?
Well, all this alarmism and fear-mongering we're seeing isn't helping anyone. We don't really know enough about this disease to reach any solid conclusions, and there's certainly no need for panic. But, on the other hand, we do know the threat is a real one.
Indeed. As this tragic amateur footage is about to reveal, we must maintain a vigilant stance against the disease. A word of warning, the following may disturb some viewers.
Hey, what do you think of all this worm flu stuff? Worm flu. Tell
it's nice. It's a big media beer, man.
Media, yeah.
But have you ever seen a worm? You know, like a worm. They've got no lungs, man. How can you get the flu if they've got no lungs? You know, it's not gonna happen. Worm.
Didn't your dog die of like camel flu?
Yeah. That was
And your sister had died of the oyster flu before, you know.
Yeah. That was like a fluke, you know. And, it's not gonna happen. She's in a better place. That's fine. It's not just a worm flu, you know what I mean? Hey!
Drink it!
Yeah!
What?
2 Worms brand tequila has since been taken off the market, but it's clear that worm flu is here and taking lives. What then is the New Zealand government doing to protect you from a major outbreak? Well, some have suggested a complete worm purge. As we'll now see, there are compelling reasons against this course of action.
I mean, it's actually impossible to stop them all getting through. I mean, look at all the stuff we've got to get through. There's more shipments coming in every day. We're short-staffed. So we've got worms on boats, worms on a plane. I mean, 99 out of 100. There's going to be nothing there. Look, nothing. But that's what I'm talking about. It's full of fucking worms.
And what do you do in a situation like this?
Well, we've got to isolate them. We need to contain it. We have a code 3, boys.
So if worms are here to stay, what can you do to remain safe and keep your whānau safe?
Granted, the unknown nature of this disease is certainly disconcerting. In recognition of this, the Ministry of Health recommends a number of simple precautions that will greatly reduce your chances of contracting this disease. Steer well clear of fresh produce. You just don't know what's in it. Take precautions when gardening. Be aware of potential worm hotspots. Remember, stop, drop, and roll. Lastly, it's essential to be able to spot the difference between an infected worm and a healthy worm. Let's go to the lab. As you can see, the worm on the right is a sickly looking fellow. His tubercular pubitatis is way out of alignment and he's showing definite signs of lethargy. One simple test is to hold a mirror up to the animal and check for a reflection.
So no reflection indicates an infected worm?
No, but it does indicate a vampire worm, which is a whole other serious problem.
To summarise, Dr. Willis, should the public be concerned?
We should all be wary, but not panicked. If we act sensibly and take reasonable precautions, then I'm sure that worm flu will just burn itself out naturally. Of course, birds eat worms, but I'm sure nothing will come of that.
So remember, simply by taking a few precautions, we can keep our families and communities safe. The New Zealand Government and you. Together, we'll beat worm flu. Till next time, stay safe New Zealand, and ka kite.